Okay, so good morning. We'll now go with another topic for our engineering economics. That will be annuities. So, the best example nito is annuity, di ba? We're talking about annuity. When we are talking about annuity, sinong mga merong mga bahay dyan, may mga tawag dito, yung mga home credit na cellphone, merong mga kotse, okay, na inutang sa bangko. So, dun papasok yung ating annuity. Okay? You pay a sum of money as a down payment and then hahatiin mo yung staggered payments. Okay? Annuity is staggered equal payments occurring at equal periods of time. Now, parang kumari, yung cellphone mo, di ba yung ginagamit mo pang online class na laptop, kinuha yan sa home credit. Okay? So, you always have to pay for a down payment fee and an equal amount in every amortization period for the total price, kung saan yung halaga na yon pag tinotal mo will have ng karampatang interest. Okay? That is annuity sa simpleng pagpapakahulugan. But in engineering economics, annuity or an annuity is a series. Is a series, okay? Is a series of equal payments occurring at equal periods of time. Okay. So, yung cellphone mo, ang hulog mo dyan, mari kumuha ka ng Apple iPhone 11, kaya XR, di ba? So, magda-down payment ka, kumari, ang total cash price niyan, pag binili mo ng cash, okay? Pag bili mo ng cash, that is, example, 50,000 pesos. But, if you will buy it in staggered payments, in-home credit mo, meron niyang percentage or the amount of percentage na tutubo siya. Okay? Merong interest. Going back with your simple interest and compound interest. Now, yung interest na yon, okay, that will be computed upfront kung saan inutang mo yung item na yon. And then, that will be divided or subdivided into equal periods of payment. Okay? Hindi na siya nagko-compound, but kinompound na niya ng buo yung babayad mo as interest. Ima-minus mo yung inyong down payment and ang mangyayari yung equal payments, nandun na yung interest kasama of the principal. Okay? Ganun po ang annuity natin. Now, we have different symbols for annuity. Okay? This is sourced out coming from FE. Okay? Yung mga engineering books. Okay? Engineering books ng ano, yung kay Michael Lindbergh ata yun na book. So, P signifies the value of the sum of the money at the present period or it is the capital. F will be the future worth of the money after some time it has accrued. And then A, tignan nyo we denote yung P as the present value or the principal. F will be the future value of the money if you total it. Pwede kasing may part dyan na pwede mong i-translate ang iyong annuity into present, all present, okay? Pwede mo rin i-translate ang annuity mo into future. Anyway, yung annuity mo kasi, nagmula rin kasi yan sa ano? Nagmula rin kasi sa compound interest. Okay? Nangyari lang, yung interest mo, hinati mo na into several period or equal periods of time na babayaran mo siya. And then, going back, A is a series of periodic equal amounts of the money or it is simply called the annuity. Okay? And, ngayon, going back, sa bahay, di ba naguhulog kayo? Hulog kayo amilyar, mga ganun, sa pag-ibig, maghulog din kayo sa kotse. Okay. Pare, meron ako sample dito. For example here, meron akong etiketa dito ng isang car company. Ayan. Pinapakita dito yung down payment price for 60 months amortization. Okay? Yun ang ibig sabihin ng annuity mo. For the number of periods, which is 60 months, ito yung babayaran mong amount. For a sample of Ford Ranger Wild Truck, mare, meron kang unit price or cash price of Wild Truck automatic, 1.5 million. So, the down payment, the bank requires 20% down payment for a unit. Now, Magkano ibabayad mo in the amortization of 6 months for the 20% down payment? Oh, maintindihan mo yan. Kagamit mo yung annuity, di ba? Ano ka na, magaling ka na sa annuity. So, ang babayaran mo kada buwan will be 29,523 pesos. Ibig sabihin, nag-accrued na doon yung total compound interest mo. Nandun na. Compounded interest for the period of 5 years or 60 months. Now, let us have an example here, okay? So, as you can see, a loan of 100 pesos is borrowed today. So, right now, you borrow 100 pesos. And 30 will be deposited each year for 5 years in order for you to pay it. Now, this is the cash flow diagram. Okay? Today, ibig sabihin, at this point in time, you borrowed as a lender, okay? On your point of view, maglalabas ka ng pera na 100 pesos or magbibigay sa'yo na 100 pesos or you earned 100 pesos as principal for today. Now, for a period of 5 years, biruin mo, in each year, 30 pesos ang ibabayad mo. So, year 1, meron kang 30 pesos. Year 2, 30 pesos, 30 pesos, 30 pesos, 30 pesos. Up to an accrued value of future worth or the future amount. That is the perspective if you are the lender. Now, yung lender, ikaw yung naglabas, ikaw yung nagpautang, di ba? Ikaw yung nagpautang. Kikita ka after some time. Now, for cash flow diagram of the viewpoint of the borrower, ikaw nang hiram ng money, ikaw yung kumuha ng pera from somewhere for the lender and magbabayad ka ng for 5 periods of time ng 30 pesos at kikita ka ng 150 pesos or yung money mo will have a value of 150 pesos after 5 years. Dito, or yung yung babayaran mo after 5 years is 150. Sorry ulitin natin. If lender ka, kikita ka po ng how much yung money mo. Okay? Now, yung babayaran mo naman kapag ikaw yung borrower after such time, okay? Sorry, hinihika ako eh. After such time, your money will be up to 150 pesos. Okay, ganun lang yung cash flow diagram. So, ganito. Kung ikaw ang nagbigay, ibig sabihin your arrow will be down. And then, kung ikaw din ang kikita, yung arrows mo will be up. Ibig sabihin, no two such arrows will meet at the same point in time. Ibig sabihin, bawal po ang dalawang arrow at the same point in time. Upfront, okay, naglabas ka ng 100, kumita ka kagad. Hindi. After some time, mababalance niya yan. Pero hindi sa isang point in time. Okay? No two points or no such 2 points will be equal at some time pagdating ng inyong cash flow diagram. Ganun lang 'yon. In order to balance out equations, 'di ba? Parang sa yan, sa civil engineering, okay? Civil engineering, yung statics nyo. Ganyan ba ang gagawin natin, sir, kapag free body diagram tapos magmo-moment tayo? Ibig sabihin, all up will be equal to all down. Tama naman. Pero pagdating po ng inyong engineering economics, there is no such thing as the same point equal na kagad sila. Or at the same point, meron ka na kagad kikitain. Pagdating ng engineering economics, in order for you to earn an interest or to profit, kailangan mong magbilang ng how many years or how many periods of time para kumita. Okay? Ganun po yun. Now, let us go with the different types of annuities. Now, there are 4 types of annuity. Number 1, an ordinary annuity, which is one where equal payments are made. Tandaan nyo to, are made at the end of each payment. Papakita ko sa inyo yan mamaya. Okay? At the end of each payment period, starting from the first period. So, ibig sabihin, after year 1, hindi yung bago pa mag-year 1, magbabayad ka na. Ibig sabihin ng ordinary annuity, kumari, inutang mo ngayon, after 1 year, saka ka magbabayad. Okay? At the end of each year or the end of the year. Now, a deferred annuity is one where the payment is of the first amount is deferred at certain number of periods of the first. So ako, bumili ako ng TV. Bumili ako ng 65-inch na TV. Nakaraan lang. Sabi sa SM, credit card ko. Gumamit ako ng credit card, di ba? The amount of the appliance na binili ko amounted to 50,000 pesos. Now, sir, sabi nila, yung amortization mo, sir, pwede mong bayaran yan after 3 months. Okay? Yun. Yan po yung deferred annuity. Ibig sabihin, yung first payment mo will happen only after such time na pwede ka na magbayad. Or, the first payment will be deferred to a number of payment periods or the number of periods bago ka magbayad. Annuity due, ibig sabihin, in simple words kauutang mo pa lang, babayad ka na nung araw na yon. Where, for the definition, annuity due is one where, kung ito deferred, certain number of periods of time, yung annuity due mo, ibig sabihin yung inutangan mo, hindi na makapag-intay ng 1 taon para bayaran mo siya. Annuity due is where, one where the payments are made at the start of each period, beginning from the first period. So, after the first period, not after the first period yan. Okay? That is, on the first period, magbabayad ka na kagad. And then perpetuity, the annuity where the payment periods extend forever. Okay? Sinagsabing ko lang forever. Sa annuity, may forever po. Extend forever until such time malaman mo na wala na palang katapusan ng binabayaran. Okay? That is perpetuity. Ibig sabihin, you don't know where will it end or when will it end. Okay? Tuloy-tuloy ka lang sa pagbabayad sa perpetuity. Okay? So, let us go dun sa mga may graphing. Okay. So, again, recap natin. What is an annuity? Annuity, it is a series of equal payments at equal intervals of time. Okay? Equal payments at equal intervals of time. Ibig sabihin, for 10 years na magbabayad ka, ang annuity mo or amortization mo is 10,000 pesos. So, after the 10th year, 10,000 pa rin ang babayaran mo. Hindi po siya lumalaki. So, we have 4 types of annuity. What better way for us to understand it is to use cash flow diagrams and himay-himayin natin bawat isa. So for the problems that will come out, nandyan na po yan, recorded na. I will give you all the notes that you need. Okay? So every after, mag-solve tayo. So for ordinary annuity, again, this is a type of annuity where the first payment happens at the end of the first period. So, at year 0, okay, year 0, dito ka naglabas ng pera, okay? Or nagpasok ng pera. Ibig sabihin, kapag going up or going down, coming from the top, going to your period, ibig sabihin, nagpasok ka ng pera. Going from here, pababa, naglabas ka ng pera. Ganun yan. Okay? So, at point 0 or at the beginning, hindi ka magbabayad. So, you will have to wait for a lapse of 1 year bago ka magbayad. Sir, bakit ganun? Yung annuity ko, tignan nyo after 1 year, di dapat deferred yan. No. There is no such thing. Okay? Hindi po deferred yan. Deferred ng 1 year, no. Tignan mo. Kapag pinasok mo sa deferred payment yung 1 year, mamaya papakita ko sa inyo na magiging ordinary annuity pa siya. Okay, that is a case. Kuwari, deferred for 1 year, ibig sabihin, it is ordinary annuity. Pakita ko sa inyo sa equation mamaya. So, the type of annuity where the first payment happen at the end of the first period. Tama nga naman. So, the annual payments are made after the first period. That is ordinary annuity. Okay. How will we put this into equation? Now, the ordinary annuity. Pwede natin sila ilipat into 2 equations. Okay? Pwede nating ilipat yan all in the future or all in the present. But I prefer for you, my friends, lagi nyo siyang ilipat into present period. Bakit? It is most convenient and very easy to understand. Yung kung gusto mo naman malaman yung kanyang future worth, why not gamitin mo yung formula for your compound interest? Okay. No, for ordinary annuity, ito na po yung formula niya. Okay? So, you put all the annuities into present worth of the money. Best way, ayan. Best way. The best way, put your annuities into present worth value. How about, sir, yung future? O, ganito. Paano ba yung formula mo, sir, kapag future worth ng compounding money? O, ito, F is equal to P multiplied to 1 plus I raised to N, where N is the number of periods. I will be the effective rate of interest. Okay? Ganun lang po. Very basic. But, ito na po yung formula natin for the present worth of the annuity, which is A is the annuity divided by I, or the effective rate of interest. It could be nominal, actual, or effective. Depende sa sinasabi sa problem. Okay? 1, quantity, 1 minus quantity, 1, or the bracket, parenthesis, pareho lang yon. 1 plus I raised to negative N. Okay? Naintindihan nyo ba yan? Ganyan na lang po yung form nyo kapag ordinary annuity. Now, for ordinary annuity, i-translate mo lahat into future, mas madali. O, ito. Pag future, diba, nilagay mo, future worth. Pwede mo ipasok yan, yung annuity mo. Ano ba yung formula for annuity? A over I, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N. O, tapos, meron ka pa dyan. O, 1 plus I raised to N. Diba ang haba? Ang haba, diba? Pareho lang naman. Diba itong value nito? This is PA. Yun din yun, no? Ba't mo papahabain? Okay? You just have to memorize parate itong pinaka-basic na formula for ordinary annuity. Hindi ka na po maliligaw dyan. Okay? Hindi ka na makakapag lito-lito pa. Ito, kahit hindi nyo na ito kahit hindi nyo na ito tandaan Yung dalawa lang talaga para hindi kayo malito. Now, let us go to annuity due. Papaliwanag ko sa inyo. This is the type of annuity where the first payment happened at the beginning of the first period. So, atat na yung maniningil sa'yo. Siningil ka na kagad. Okay? Kung ang ordinary annuity, it began after 1 year, yung annuity due, okay? Yung mismong araw na hiniram mo siya, nandun na kagad yung bayad niya. So, what better way for us to understand it is to put it into cash flow diagram. Now, yung cash flow diagram mo, if you have annuities here, okay, equal payments, i-translate mo na naman lahat siya. So, sa ano? Sa present worth. Now, yung present worth mo is equal to itong buong to. Tandaan nyo, kung tatanggalin nyo to, burahin nyo yan. Okay? Burahin nyo to. Diba? Sir, para siyang O, tinanggal nyo yung isa, tanggalin nyo itong negative 1. Sir, para siyang ordinary annuity pa rin. Kaya lang, sir, babasihan mo yung graph. Ay, yung cash flow diagram. Diba pinag-usapan natin annuity due? O, tingnan nyo to Kung dito tayo nagsimula, for ordinary annuity, ito na yung formula niya. Ayan, yung buong yan. Okay? Now, nagsimula tayo at year 1. Oh, di A. Tapos, sir, may problema ako, sir. Yung number of interest periods or the number of payment periods, mababawasan ng isa kasi nagbigin ka na bago pa yung 1. O, walang problema, di minus 1 mo. Diba? Ganun lang po kadali yun. Okay? Now, in order for it to solve for the future worth of the annuity due, problema ba yun? Lagay mo dito, P, A, multiplied to 1 plus I raised to N. This is the future worth of the annuity due. Mahirap, madali? Mahirap or madali? Madali. Hindi nyo kailangan magkabisado. Again, recap natin para mas maintindihan. Para himay-himay natin, bagalan natin po. Sabi ni Sir, ang annuity due, nagsimula daw yan even before pa nung first period. Okay. So, Sir, ang kabisado ko lang kasi dito yung ordinary annuity. Let us get back here. Yun lang po kabisado ko Medyo mahina ko sa pagkakabisa. Di ano bang formula ng ordinary annuity? PA equal to annuity over I multiplied to 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N. Ayan na po yun. May problema ba tayo dyan? Actually, wala. Kaya lang, pinag-uusapan natin annuity due. Sir, sabi mo pag annuity due, yung bayad niya nagsimula even before the first period. O, di meron ka ng annuity dito una pa lang. Okay? Nabayaran mo na kagad, di ba? And then, sir, before the first period, o, di minus 1 mo dito. O, nakakalito ba? Hindi. Hindi siya nakakalito. Gagawan mo lang talaga siya ng kwento. Okay? That is for annuity due. Okay? How about deferred annuity? Oh, tignan nyo deferred annuity to. Let us get here. So, deferred annuity. Deferred annuity is a type of annuity where the first payment will not happen at the beginning or the end of the first period. So, pag sinabi lang after the third period, oh, bibilangin mo yun, di ba? But, sir, i-relate pa rin natin siya sa ordinary annuity kasi yun lang ang kaya kong kabisaduhin, sir. Pero sir, medyo makakalimutin ako eh. Ultimo nga na birthday ng nanay ko, nalilimutan ko. Anniversary, tsaka monthsary na, nalilimutan ko. Di ba? Oh, walang problema doon. Yun nga lang ang problema. Di ba? After such time, if the deferred period, ang pinag-uusapan natin dyan, it is the present worth parate. Itatranslate natin siya parate, the present worth. Now, you are deferred for how many periods of time? Dito. Nag-defer siya ng how many? After the third period. So, ibig sabihin, kapag translate mo to, after the third period, this is your first period, second period, third period, fourth period, and then the fifth period of the payment. Kasi hindi nangyari after year 1, year 2, year 3. Okay? Ibig sabihin, bibilangin mo yung number of years na deferred siya. How many number of years dyan? You put that as X. Or, pagdating dito, saan siya nagbegin? Sa third year. Ibig sabihin, bilangin mo ilang periods ang hindi niya nabayaran. So, 1, 2. Ibig sabihin, 2 periods of time, it is deferred, yung payment mo. Now, sir, hindi ko nga kaya ano yan eh, magkabi-kabisado niyan eh. Tignan mo to. PA. Eh sir, ordinary annuity, okay na yun. Ordinary annuity, kabisado ko. 1 minus 1. Okay, hindi tayo nalagay. 1 plus I raised to negative n. May problema ako dyan, sir. Hindi pala. Iurong ko lang, ha. Urong natin siya para dumikit. Ayan. So, yun lang talaga, sir, eh. Di ba, yung pera mo, after such time, na after such time na defer siya, di ba nag-compound pa rin yan? Di ba? Yung compound factor, ano ba yung compound factor kapag compounding ang interest mo? O di, 1 plus I raised to n. Kaya lang, yung n mo dito actually is not n, but the number of periods na hindi mo binayaran. Di ba, pag hindi ka nagbayad, that is bawas. So, negative x. Or x will be the amount of, or hindi, the number of periods that it is deferred. Okay. To present worth na naman. Okay. To future. O, di lagay mo dito, PA. Multiplied to 1 plus I raised to n. Yun lang yun. Very basic. Okay. Now, for perpetuity, pinakamadaling kabisaduhin yan. Okay. Pinakamadaling kabisaduhin. O, pag perpetuity, hindi mo nga alam kung hanggang kailan babayaran. Di continue ka lang. O. Pero wala pong wala tong future. Wala yung future. Kasi bayad ka na ng bayad. Hindi mo nga alam eh. You are very uncertain when will it end. So, A over I. Very basic. Now, we have factors that you call factors of annuity. Ngayon, ano po ba yung mga factors of annuity? Itong pinag-uusapan natin dyan. Now, if you will recognize this one, okay, ang tawag dito ay uniform series present worth factor. If, okay, ganito po ang form niya. Okay? Ang tawag dito sa factor ng annuity na to, kapag kinukuha mo yung iyong present, that is the uniform series present worth factor or USPWF. Ngayon, may mga books na makikita kayo na ganyan. Ibig sabihin, that is in present, but the factor is in uniform series present worth factor. Now, if you are asked for the capital recovery factor, ano po ba yun, sir? The capital recovery factor is simply CRF or I over 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n. Yung capital recovery niya. Okay? Now, kapag future worth naman, di baliktad. The uniform series future worth factor and then sinking fund factor. Now, we have calculator techniques for annuity. So, next meeting ko na ituturo sa inyo yan. Meron mga bagay na kaya nating isolve using those. Okay? And I think for the discussion, that will be all. What better way for us to understand it is to apply it to different types of annuity problems. Okay? Let us take a 5-minute